In this video, I will go through the most basic editing on the Humana Portugal's new website. Of course, there's an ocean of things around setting, mobile view, PC view, advanced stuff that is hard to get it all into one video. But this will be the basic features and how to do it. And in WordPress, as you know, there are many ways to accomplish the same thing, but this is the most preferred way. So in this video, I will go through these 10 points one by one. First of all, take backup before big changes. We are using something called Accordion Backup. When you go to the back panel of your WordPress, this is where you enter. You have an application called Accordion Backup. And all you have to do is to click the backup now option. You could write a note if it's like before you have done something, so you can see in the note if you need to restore, or you just hit backup now. This basically makes a backup. So if you do a mistake, instead of figuring out what the mistake was, we can very easily with one click roll it back to this version that you have just backed up. So I will just pause it when it's complete. Okay, so that process took about 2 minutes. Now you can manage backups. You can see the previous ones that you have made, and you can download it here, or preferable log into your control panel, your hosting control panel, and create an FTP account, and then you can download it via FTP. That's outside the scope of this video, but at least here you have it, so it can easily be restored again if you need to do that. All right, so that was point number one. Footer and heading editing on the website. This up here will be the header, and this down here will be the footer, all this down here. So this is editing in a specific place in the back panel. I go to Divi, which is the theme builder on your website, and we have something called theme builder. Here you have a template for your standard website, all the category pages in blog, and all the articles in blog. So this is where we have set the header, the body, like which things should be there, and in the footer. Everything that is green, when you edit it, it replaces it everywhere. So if I do the global header editing here, save, it will also change the global header on the category page and on the blog page. The footer, if I replace it here, if I edit it here, it will change it on all the articles, but not the category pages and not the article pages. So if you are changing a link here, you also have to go in and change the link here and change the link here. And the reason being that there's much more information in the footer on the main pages than it is in the category blogs. So the first thing you will do is to click the edit button, and it will open the editor. So this is the editor already open, how it looks like. So here you can change the link for each of the Facebook link and save. Go out. You can change this text module. Here you have the FAQ, notas legais, política de cookies, fala conosco, and you have all the links. You can add more, remove. Same over here, you have a text box as well with the same things. And down here you have the cookie, the copyright information. And sometimes it's a little bit hard to get hold of the gray boxes, but there it is. And you can just get it there, and then you can edit it, and then you can close it. So every time you see these different colors, 99% it's the gray boxes you want to edit. Because the green one, they have to do with a whole section. Okay, and or the whole what's it called? You will call it a row, yeah. The whole row setting. So how wide it should be, if it should have a different background color, etc., etc. And this is the whole section, and there is where, for example, I probably have put the gray color background gray. Okay, so that's where I put that one. So then when you have finished editing this one, you save it and you close it. And the same you do with the header. If you need to change anything up there, like the logo or these two icons, background colors, and of course this is just a module that calls a menu. You don't change the proper menu from here. It's just calling the existing menu. So here is where you can edit those details, but I think it's very rarely that you're going in here doing anything. So anyhow, that's how you edit the footer and the header within. Then the next point is upload PDF that you later want to link to. All pictures and all PDFs, they will be in the multimedia library. So normally you upload a PDF here, you browse to your PC and it will upload and it will show like this one. Like this one here. When you click once on it, you do get a link. So you copy the link, you put it to a notepad and paste it in. Then whenever you later in an article are going to link to that PDF file, you can paste in that link. There are other ways to do it, but when you upload it, just note down that URL is the easiest way to do it. When we are inside the media library, of course, you can also click on any picture and you can see the sizes of the picture. If you want to, for example, replace this picture on one of the pages, you can see the sizes. So you more or less replace them with the same size pictures. But that's not, it's just some additional information that you can find it here if you need it. So that's how you find the link to your PDF files that you are later going to link to. Slideshow. Slideshow is, we are using something called Slider Revolution. And on many of the pages, we are using slideshows. Here it is showing, let's just show all of them. These are all of the slideshows that we are using. This is the front slideshow on mobile. This is the front slideshow on the PC. So they are two different. And the reason for that is that the sizes of the images and so on, it works best if they are separated. So when you look at from the mobile device, this is what you see. When you look at from a PC, this is what you see. These ones are quite delicate because we have set it up to show them differently on different size PCs and so on. So it's okay to change in the text, in the title. It's okay to change the background picture. But don't start to move them around because it looks better for you right here. Because always be aware that there are people with other resolutions PC than you have. So there are something there that keep it as much as possible how it is. Just replace text and picture. That's it. Then you can save it and you can go back. So here we also have the other slideshows. They are here as well. If you want to play around with the slideshow, you can always just mark one of them and then you can duplicate it. This is called Medio Ambiente Movie. So you can duplicate it and then you get one called Medio Ambiente Movie 1 that you can play with. Try to make it look nice without affecting the one that is live. Just for now, I will just delete this one so we don't have duplicate slides in the system. So this is where you find all the slideshows that I used on the website, and this is where you edit them. The menus. Menus, we are using the standard WordPress menu, and you find that under Apresentação, menus. There's only one menu, and that's the main menu, and here you will see them under each other. You will see that there are some things that says logo mobile only, and that is because when you see the website from a mobile device, you have certain things like this logo up here, these two containers here, and the Relatório de Atividades. They come only on the mobile device and not on the PC device. So that's the reason why we have to distinguish that, and I've just written it for you to see it. There are a plugin called Mega Menu that makes you manipulate the menus, and that's basically what I have used. So if I click on this, there are several settings to hide item on desktop, and there are some stuff here. This is how it's not very important, but this is how it shows the logo. Whatever on this menu, it should show this HTML code that shows you where they basically display the logo. This is a little bit advanced, but that is to make it so it looks nice on mobile phone as well. Everything else is straightforward menus in WordPress, and at the end you say you have the find container and shop mobile only and annual report mobile only, and that's also mega menu settings to show them correctly. And adding new menu points, you do it as a totally standard WordPress system. When you work with blogs, you never go in here. So that's the menu. In article editing is maybe what you will use most. And you can go into the background and click on the articles here. But the best thing to do when you're editing is to use the front page editor. So you go to a page, for example, a nossa organização. You click Enable Visual Editor. And then it will load everything on this page except the header and the footer, because we edit at a different place. This only basically is a plugin. This actually just shows a picture. So it's a big picture inserted here. You can change the picture, upload the picture, and put that in instead. So that's the top picture. This is not the slideshow here. Then you have the text, you have the title, subtitle, and the document. If you're just doing spelling mistakes, you can just click anywhere, remove, and add a dot, for example. Then click outside. If you're going to do big editing in the text, you can also use the gear icon, and it will open the text just like in a normal editor. You can move it to the side. If you want, you can do the editing here, and you see it live on the same time on the website, how it will look like. So when you, for example, highlight a word, it will be highlighted over here as well, etc. So it's a kind of, you see how it works. When you have done it all, you can edit this box in the same way, and the title in the same way. When you're finished, I click on this and save. Normally, you can just click Exit Visual Builder and it will ask you to save. I just like to do it in this way just to make sure. So when we are in editing mode, you can scroll down. All this element you can edit. This system where you have the text, picture, and then opposite, they are a little bit different, because you have text on one side and picture on another side. We can't just insert a picture because we want those edges to meet 100%. So what we do is to put a white background here, And on this side, we are putting a picture background. So every time you have this system, the picture, you have to go to the green, which is the row setting. You have two columns, first column, second column. I go to the second column, background, and here I have the picture. There is no text on this one. Then on this column, the first column, there is nothing because it's just white. So this is a row background. Change the text is the gray buttons. You change and you change just like normal. So this is the second row. So if you guess right, picture, here the picture is in the first column, background. The text is on the gray boxes, and so on. Then you get some that are like kind of grayed out. That's because this is the mobile version. As you see at the moment, you see the website as you will see it on a PC. So everything that is published is strong colored. Everything that is not published for PC is grayed out. But it's the same principle. You add, yeah, you have a title, you have a picture, and here you have, the picture is there, the text is there, and this is all the mobile version. Same goes for this. Title, text, background. Sorry, not background, but should be one saying image. Yeah. So when you change the mise text up here and the picture, you should also change it down here. In the editor, you have these three icons, and normally we don't use the tablet one, but definitely if you click on the mobile icon, then it changes. Then it shows you everything in strong color, what is live on the mobile, and everything that is grayed out as stuff from the PC version. This is both, for example. This is only the PC. This is the mobile. You can click here to go back again. So that's how you edit it. So I will go out. I didn't do any changes, so you can save and exit or what you want, and then you exit the editor. So this is how you crack on with things. You can go to, let's see, publicações institucionais. This is the, I'm coming back to this one later, but this is just another component within WordPress. And this is another component within WordPress. And these are three buttons that you can edit here. Let's have a look how it looks when you click on Enable Visual Builder. So again, this is a plugin that is used. It's called a Slider Pro. And if I go to the back side, Accordion Slider Pro, I can click on it, manage accordions, annual reports, and it's called a playlist. Here I will see the different annual reports. I can click on this, browse to the picture, say if it should show the left side or the right side. I have said left here because the text is on the left side. Write the title, annual report, and then the link. And this was what we talked about before. Copy out the link and paste it in here in this situation. So that's the slider accordion. That is the top thing you see here. Then here we have the mobile version. And the mobile version again, if I click on this, it says a strange plugin thing. This is another plugin called, that's for mobile phone, yeah, Image Hoover. And if I go to image hoover, shortcode, I can see the ones that we have. These are Humana news PDF. This is the ADPP, Guinea-Bissau and Mozambique report. And this is the Relatorio 2019. If I edit this, this is what I see on the mobile phone here. So if you want to edit this with 2020, you go to the back, you edit this one, you change the title, you change the picture, text, and link to the PDF file. And on the mobile phone, we have also just made some buttons, and this is DV. You write it, you write the links. Straightforward. Humana News, again, image hoover, shortcodes, Humana News PDF, edit, and here you can edit them and you can change the picture and so on. The styles should keep, because even if you delete it and you put another one, the style should still follow the rest. So they always look identical. But here you can delete, edit it and change the pictures and everything. And at the bottom here, this is pure DV button. So you click on it, you put the relatorio, you put no image, you put a link to the PDF file, both places. So here, for example, you have 16, 17, 18. When you get 19, you can just edit the title and change the links to it. So that's again how you edit there. Let's check another one, medio ambiente. Again, when you see this text sliding in like this, it's because it's a slideshow. So you find it in the slideshow section. Here is nothing, this is just a code, you cannot touch that. Then you have these numbers here, again, enable. You go down here, you click, and you write the text, the number, and it will show it as a percentage. And that's, I think, is basically it. It's only those two settings for each of them. The number and the text. This is also a slideshow, and I will change the film very shortly to the correct one. I think that's about, I think basically that is it. As nossas lojas. Slideshow, because the text is coming in like this. Same stuff as always, and this is also just to edit using the Enable Visual Editor. And you can change the address. Many places the mobile and the PC version is the same, but it's a good idea to just scroll through and make sure that it is, because if not, you have to replace it both places. But as here you only see one version of everything, that means that it's identical on the two. It's just styled differently. So that's how you do the editing. DV Editor PC in mobile version, we have gone through that. When you activate the editor, you can see what's what. Humana Portugal PC version, we have gone through that. It's called Accordion Slider Pro. Humana Portugal Annual Report Mobile, we have gone through that. Actually, that is a mixture of slider. No, that's Image Hoover. Image Hoover where you have the 2019 reports on the mobile. And then below you have the 2016, 17, 18 as buttons that you make in DB Builder. And finally, Mozambique and Guinea-Bissau report, that is the image hoover. So that's a quick walkthrough of the basic stuff in the editing. Hope you find the video useful. I will make another video just with the blog because it's a little bit different. And if you have any specific requests that you need, you can just send it to me and I'll make a video for that as well.